Hello, and welcome back to my presentation regarding my significant growth in English, especially in writing, throughout this whole academic school year. And this is the question that I formulated, which reads, how has the quality of life in India been altered within the past 20 years? And in the last part, I've explained how I actually formulated this question, which, if you maybe missed out, is here, and you can read it at your leisure. So let's go on. This is a example. Sorry, this is a material that was assigned to us in history class, and we were made to use a paragraph structure called peel, and many of the students who take normal grade 9 history 9 are very used to this fundamental concept. And if you didn't know, P, which is point, stands for the introduction sentence. Then comes the evidence, which is this E right here. And so this is a evidence that you concrete evidence which you pull out from a piece of, well, book, maybe some site, and which in this case was a gapminder graph. And a gapminder graph looks something like along these lines, which I hope you see here, even though it's not really highlighted. And then comes the explanation where you using your concrete evidence, which in this case again is a gapminder graph, you answer the question, which is up here. And lastly, the link is the conclusion sentence, which you just wrap up everything in the paragraph and connect it back to the point. So, and in this essay, I have really tried to use strong and concrete examples and try to integrate hard use of syntax, which is in yellow, organization, which is in green, and diction, which is in purple. And so, one big and an integral part of the essay that I have really showed immense improvement in, I think, is the organization part. And throughout this essay, you will find that the organization is very well structured, flows through very nicely, and the organization overall is very well done in terms of my opinion. And so here is an example of the organization. This is my point sentence, or the introduction. Here it reads the increase in growth. Okay, sorry, you can read that. And so I think that this gives the reader well in gives the reader a more sense of what is going to come in the paragraph, and really entails of what is about to happen in the paragraph, which I think is an imperative to a very good writing piece, which I think I've successfully shown here. Then we will move on to the diction, and here I have highlighted some words such as oversaw vital changes and extravagant as some examples of good diction. And here is another example of diction, which is as a catalyst to, and catalyst is another key term that we use very often in history. And this yellow is there for syntax, and syntax is the sentence structure. And here I have decided to highlight this because this gives the reader lots of lots of lots of knowledge about India, and also gives it in a very good sentence with precise details. Um, the next example of of something that shows the second example that shows great syntax used within this within this essay, and just overall English that I have decided to use, is this concluding sentence, which I think just sums the paragraph all up into one concise sentence, which you can also read at your leisure. Which, if you didn't notice yet, is in is highlighted in yellow, and this also ties in with organization as well. The second the second example of organization that I have implemented in this essay that I think shows great understanding of the um, of my writing capabilities now is this, and this is the topic sentence of my concluding paragraph, and I think this was one of my strongest yet pretty simple sentence that I created, because this really once again just concludes everything that I've been talking about in this essay into one sentence. And this as just as I said, really brings all the ideas in together into one sentence, and gives you my opinion as well. Importantly, and I would like to read this sentence out to you. As a result of the increase in literacy rates for youth, higher access to and better quality of sanitation and the GDP per capita have heavily impacted India over the past 20 years. And from this point forward, I can just talk about with more evidence about why I think these things have impacted and or altered the have altered the life of India within the past 20 years. Um, this is the rubric that I just decided to highlight in for this uh, particular essay, and I got a very good grade on this. So, well, that's one thing that I from which I know I did a very good job in, and also I have highlighted this for myself. And looking back at it, I can see, well, at least I think why I can see I got such a good grade on it, because I think that mainly my ideas were very logical, were organized were very well organized within paragraphs. No run-on sentences, nothing like that. I thought it was just very narrow, manageable, and focused, just like here. And as well as the support, I thought was strong. The evidence sentences were strong if you followed the Peel format. But I thought that the accurate, precise details were in the middle of capable and exceptional. But I thought that the main idea for all of the paragraphs were connected to each other in a way. And one, as I think I already mentioned in at the beginning of this essay, was my strong organization skills now that I've developed, and this has been and this says thoughtful transitions clearly show how ideas or paragraphs connect throughout the piece, helping to showcase content for each paragraph. So this concludes my showcase that exhibits all the improvement that I think I have shown in the year, and I've accumulated all the different showpieces that I have showed great writing improvement in. And just to recap, they were my autobiographical incident, my World War II presentation, and this, an outside of class material, an essay that I've created myself. So, for the future, I have made two goals. One is to read more, because I think I need to create more of a broader vocab range, because that could, I think, really help my writing work go from good to very good in terms of diction, as this helps more flowness to occur within the writing material. And two, to be my second goal for this upcoming academic year would be to reduce my run-on sentences, because especially in my autobiographical incident, I thought that I had way too many run-on sentences. However, this was reduced and was addressed in my outside of class essay, which was my history essay. But yes, overall, my two goals would be to read more, which would help me create a broader vocabulary range, and the second one would be to reduce down more on my run-on sentences and really get to the point. Thank you for watching. This has been my screencast that has hopefully exhibited all my different writing strengths that I have improved in and will hopefully imp- improve in more in the future. Thank you for listening and have a good day.